Hey everybody, welcome to episode 45 of the Alameda High School podcast. I'm your host, Macho Man Andro Mamo. Today we have Kairos 150 that leaves for the retreat and it gets back Friday. Boys golf plays Rivet Academy at 2 p.m. Baseball continues in the Easton Tournament against Newberry Park on the road at 3 p.m. Softball plays at home versus Buena at 4. Volleyball plays on the road at Chaminade with freshmen at 4, JV at 5, and varsity at 6. Now Wednesday, baseball at home against St. Bonaventure in Easton Tournament, 3 p.m. Track and field on the road at Loyola against Loyola and Marlboro at 3 p.m. The honors program reception is at 6:30. A very, very important event that we're having is girls basketball starts its state playoff run at West Torrance at 7 p.m. Make sure you go cheer on the team on Thursday. The robotics team is traveling to San Diego for a competition that will last until Saturday. The swim team has another home meet on Thursday against Granada Hills. We'll have senior swimmer Nikki Akins on the podcast later this week to talk about the team a little bit. Volleyball plays at home at Notre Dame. And Saturday, the action continues with the dance team. We'll go to competition this weekend at Glenn Wilson High School in Hacienda Heights. We'll have more on the next episode. And track also has another meet, and softball has more games on Saturday, both in Simi Valley. We got tons of things going on this week, and I just wanted to make note of, we were at Real 92.3 last week, and our hosts Trinity, Autumn, and Calder, here are some highlights. A-Town Autumn.
Yeah.
Softball, tell us how it's going, practices,
it's going pretty
games.
Good. Yeah, no, it's going pretty good so far. We're 2-0. Season just started last Saturday. We have about 7 seniors on the team, and we're all pretty close. We're all really, we could say we're honestly best friends on the team. And, no, softball's going pretty well. Our practices are smooth. So, yeah, just make sure you guys keep coming to the games, and it would be really fun to have people come, bring out that war zone. And our senior night is one of our biggest games. It's May 7th at Alameda versus Chaminade at 4 p.m. And then our upcoming fundraisers are, we're doing our fan cloth right now that goes to March 6th. So make sure you actually buy from me. Don't buy from anyone else except for me. And then we have a Chipotle fundraiser March 21st, and I heard that some teachers are giving out some extra credit for that, so make sure you guys come on down. It's on Truman Street in San Fernando. Okay, now Mama Trinidad, boys volleyball, how's it going?
It's going pretty well. I am the boys volleyball manager for varsity. Just by going to all their practices, they are doing amazing. I think that they can go very far this season. I mean, they're so consistent. They still have a lot of work to do, but I think that they'll do amazing. I think that they can win a title. It's just how much they want it. And they're great guys. And hopefully we want to get more people to come out at their games today. Mm-hmm. Not today, my bad. To all of the games because we really want a bunch of support for them. So
I got a question for both of you two, Autumn and Trin. So from last season, what are you guys doing differently this year, this particular season?
For softball, I would have to say we have a strong chemistry this year in that we're all pretty close. Unfortunately, we don't have a JV team this year, so we're just one big varsity team. And I think that changed in effect because instead of waiting to see who's going to be on 2 different teams, we found out in about October, November, that it was just going to be 17 of us. And since October and November, we've had a really close bond with each other by having our sleepovers. We had our Christmas party. We had a Halloween pumpkin carving party. And so, with those, team activities, we've became extremely close with each other.
Trin?
And with the boys volleyball team, I think that they have a lot of talent, but not only talent, they definitely bonded a lot this year. Usually they're close, but this year is on a completely different level. They definitely have more of a brotherhood now that I see. They're all dedicated to the program and they all really love each other in the sport, which I think you have to have a lot of heart, dedication in anything that you do. So I'm really proud that they can do that.
we had a bunch of things happen this past weekend. Also, one of which was our first placer in state wrestling meet in 15 years, Adrian Rodriguez. And he is our first guest. Hi, Adrian.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Fabulous.
How does it feel to be a state placer?
It just feels amazing, accomplished, wishing, could have done better, but, 7th is good.
So you came off 7th place in the 220 pounds in California. So what's the next step going into this?
The next step is nationals in 3 weeks in Virginia.
All right, so what's the training like for Virginia?
Well, I'm just going to have to condition a lot, so I don't gas. Just, work my moves, get the technique flowing, all that.
So your sophomore year, you landed CIF. Then your junior year, you got Masters. Senior year, you got Finals. So you're getting better every single year. What do you attribute that to?
Well, just working hard, setting that goal high, just hitting the gym a lot and running, just working a lot of technique, just all that stuff.
For you, how did you feel going into state? Were you nervous? What was like the training going up, leading up to it? What were coaches telling you?
I wasn't really too nervous, I was used to that arena setting. Last year we wrestled at Citizens Bank Arena and Masters, and then this year is at Rabobank Arena. So it was just going in there, it's pretty huge, just a warm-up room. It's probably I'm going to say 50 yards.
Yeah.
They have mats all over the place.
How many people do you think were there competing?
Competing?
In your weight class?
In my weight class, there was about 45.
Yeah, and you got 7th, so that says a lot of how good you are. So, normal training, what is a normal training day like for you?
Normal training day, we'll go for a jog in the beginning, come back, put on our wrestling shoes, stretch, get a little warm-up in. And then after that, we'll, drill a little technique. You do moves 2 times, I do the moves 2 times. Then we'll go top, bottom, work our top game, work our bottom game. And after that, we'll get a water break. Usually after that, we'll just start wrestling live. Just 1 minute periods.
How many practices do you guys do a week, and how many hours are these practices?
Oh, Monday through Saturday.
Monday through Saturday.
They're usually 2 to 6 or 3 to 5, depending on our schedule.
So, do you look to wrestle in college?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so have you gotten any offers yet?
No, not yet.
Not yet?
Uh-uh.
All right, they're coming.
Yeah.
So how will placing in state help with the offers?
Oh, it will help a lot. I know a lot of alumni, they went 1 and 2, 2 and 2. And, first coming in, just hearing from them, it's just oh, wow, states must be really hard. They only went 2 and 2. And then I just went 6 and 2, So it still hasn't really hit me that much, but I know it hit me, but it'll help a lot for sure.
So how did our team do overall?
Overall, we went to CIF team duels. We beat Newberry Park, and we lost to Dos Pueblos, so that automatically knocked us out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're leaving next year, but who do you see as prospects for next year that are going to achieve way more than they did this year?
Prospects. For sure, Michael Rubio, Sebastian Dominguez, Adam Trejo, and anybody else, it's just to them, how much they want it. They got to push, train hard. Literally, I could just say everybody, basically,
All right, so you achieved this goal. Do you have any more goals that you want to achieve?
Yeah, definitely. I'd like to become an NCAA champ. Who knows what the future holds. So I'm going to just keep on working and working, just a little step of my whole entire life,
Mm-hmm. So if you become NCAA champ, does that lead to the Olympics?
Yeah, well, you can join the Olympics. If you wrestle in freestyle nationals, I think if you place top, I think you go to Olympics.
All right, so you also do football. What's the differences like for you? Meaning training and then everything that goes into it. What's the main difference with wrestling?
The main difference? Oh, yeah. Basically, wrestling, you're just sweating all the time, nonstop. You can lose, literally, I'm going to say 6 pounds in just a practice.
Yeah.
You throw a sweater on, just cut like that. So just sweating a lot, moving around a lot, conditioning especially. Conditioning helps a lot. And, it's a great difference.
All right, Adrian, thank you so much for coming into the studio.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Good luck in the future.
Thank you.
I'm Andro Mamo, Alameda High School Podcast. Thank you for listening to episode 45.